Come on now, man.
Come on now.
Do we do the clap?
No, we just roll, baby.
Oh, let's
Things
go.
have changed around here, baby.
Come on.
Woo.
I'm excited for this
Man.
one.
Hey, what's good? What's good? The boys. It's
See ourselves for the first time as well.
yeah, John
That is
Howard.
nice.
Okay.
John Howard, man.
Who are those three handsome devils that we're looking at?
Yeah. Sausage Boys. Let's go.
God damn, I don't even know where to start.
I don't even know where to start.
I'm so
Yeah.
into the interview mode as well. It's
I know, this is weird. It's just a hang.
because a lot has changed since this man has been gone, and this man
Yeah.
should need no introduction
Man.
to anyone who listens to this pod. One of the original Sausage Boys, the great, the talented producer, rapper, comedian, marketing guru. The list
Come
is
on.
endless. Please, ladies and gentlemen.
A stylish boy as well. He's a CEO, record label.
Innovator.
He's a good guy.
Man.
Let's
a
be
visionary.
real.
He's a visionary.
One of my best friends
Yes.
in the whole world.
He makes beats for other people. He's a vlogger. He's working at a very nice job.
He's married.
He's a married man.
and his wife's name is.
his wife's name is.
He lives at.
He lives in a nice place.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Motherfucking Vu up in the building right now.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's Bigg Vu back in the show after like
Dang.
2 years.
It's
year,
the OG.
year and a
This
half.
is the OG, the podcaster.
Man,
Started
yeah.
with this boy.
Yeah, back then, man. Like then, if anybody watching now doesn't know, I used to be on the show. The first few episodes, what about 10 of them?
Oh, maybe more than
Mate,
that. Maybe more.
20?
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then got a lot. Things changed. I got a new job. I got a wife. Then yeah, it's just hard to look after the family. You know what I'm saying? A family man, a family guy,
You're a family guy.
a family guy.
Are you going to start
Peter
a family
Griffin.
soon? Is there a family going to be on the way?
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, at this point, not sure. I mean, yeah, big news. This might be the second last podcast I'll be on the show.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I might have one more, last one before I go back to Vietnam.
You know, it's just crazy hearing your voice come through the headphones,
It
bro.
really is. I'm kind of getting goosebumps a little bit. I'm kind of getting goosebumps. It feels really good.
Yeah, and as I mentioned
Wow.
before, a lot of things have changed with the show. It's more of an interview style now. I mean, it's going to be parts of that, but mainly we've got to be touching base with our boy, Bigg Vu, right now.
I got a bass you can touch right here, pal.
Man.
I got a bass you can touch right here. There we go.
There we go.
We have an audience that listens in as well.
All right.
Oh, man.
Where do we even kick off? So what has changed since you've been on the show?
Yes.
What has remained the same?
Yeah.
Penis length, has it gotten any bigger? Has it gotten any smaller?
Things change that are changing is like I said, my job, my marital status, how I use my penis for.
Nice.
Yes,
You're not
yes.
out on the town anymore.
Yes, I'm no longer using it to satisfy a woman, just to feel good about myself.
Oh, you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. I like that, everyone. You really like that. You really like that.
Because
That's for
man,
us.
like once you're married, sex stuff just at one point it's just repetitive. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing.
But sometimes you gotta,
Because it's the same homoerotic porn videos you're kind of
Yeah,
watching
exactly.
every night when you're married.
Like we have like set of 10 porn videos. It's go through them real quick.
Do you ever get some of that in the bedroom? Do you ever bring out the tapes?
Yeah.
Bust
Of
out the
course.
tapes. You
Yeah,
bust out the
yeah.
tapes a little bit.
Yeah, we busted out. We trying on the couch. We trying on the balconies and shit.
Ooh.
But man, like
And you're like, maybe it'll work better in Vietnam.
yeah.
That's why we got to move.
And the thing is, like, bro, like the house is just like a 2-bedroom apartment. There's so much room. You know what I'm saying?
room.
Like there's a couch and the bed. I mean, the kitchen is a bit greasy. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get greasy on my dick. So I can stay off that. No bathroom, of course, cause toilet. Can't go near that. So you're pretty much nailed down to the balcony, the hallway.
Balcony.
Yeah.
Balcony?
Yeah, for sure.
No, you haven't.
Not on the
Yes.
balcony. You're a
No,
dirty
you
boy.
haven't.
Not
Yes.
on the balcony.
Were you
What?
squatting down low?
Oh no, she was going down low. Bro, I don't care. I was smashing.
You're making me do the Dave Chappelle knee slap right now.
Bro, I was smashing a woman on a balcony. There's no more compliment than that.
Wait, a woman or your wife?
Your wife. I'm a wife. I'm a wife.
And you're like,
Smashing
how
your
you like
wife
the
on the
view?
back.
She's
How you like the
listening.
view?
She's listening back to this episode. Like, we never did that.
We haven't had sex in months. Dang, the balcony.
No, you're not
That's-
doing the balcony.
I've
Yeah.
seen your place as well. It's pretty public, like the balcony.
From the outside or inside?
From the outside.
No, but the thing is, my wife is like, well, she's like tiny. She's like not short. So as she bend down, nobody can see her
Oh,
under
so
the
it's
line.
sneaky.
Yeah, just me.
So they just
me.
see your
They
head.
just see me on the balcony.
They just see it. They just see a shoulders and a head wearing no shirt
Yeah.
and saying, "Why don't you love me?"
Just going.
Why am I attracted to you? Are we wearing a shirt? Is there a shirt going on here?
Nah, man, just
Shirtless.
free the
Nipples
knits.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another good thing in a long-term relationship.
No,
You're
no,
like,
but-
I'm leaving the shirt on.
No, but the thing is like,
Very
I'm not
true.
insecure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather just put on one article of clothing after I'm done,
But the
rather than
thing
get
is-
changed.
but the thing is like it's like, you know what, 12:30, 12. You know what I mean? On like a Thursday night, no one was out there. We turned the lights off, of course. So there's no light coming out of the house. So
Oh,
you,
dang, so darkness.
Of course,
Oh,
man.
I thought you had the lights
no,
on,
no,
so I
nah,
put on
nah,
a bit
nah,
of a show.
nah. That's a bit, yeah, nah.
That's a bit full on.
Yeah, that's a bit
Let
full
me
on.
ask this. Let me ask this. Whose idea was it?
Me, man. I'm the one getting freaky, you know?
So how do you kind of convince her to go along with this? Getting out to the balcony.
Man, to my surprise, she's gonna go along with it. She never had like, you know, like, oh, we should do that. Nah, she's gonna go
down.
along with it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, everyone, Jimmy's down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But guess what?
What?
Ah, man.
You got caught by a kid.
One thing I know about marriage, like you still watch porn the same. Like I find myself watch porn even more.
You're watching it more.
Yeah.
Okay, this is huge. This is a real big one.
Yeah.
How are you scheduling in the breaks or whatever?
Man, like I'll just be, cause now I kicked out the last housemate we had. Man, he was retarded. I mean, like not to offend anybody, but like he was just off. You know what I mean? So I kicked him out. I use that in my studio now, so I can use that. You know, but I have to have the headphones on, but the left ear had to be off so I can hear when she's coming. Cause man, like when she's
Wait a second. You're a
Wait,
nasty
wait,
boy.
wait.
Headphones while watching the Pinot.
Well,
Yeah.
I think something that was maybe skipped in there is you've got the studio in the spare room. You kicked out your housemate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have your studio in there. But I think the missing part is you're watching porn in the studio.
Yes.
And that's why you have the one headphone
Yeah.
off.
One headphone. Why do you have the headphones?
Man, cause man, like your wife will only trying to talk to you about some shit. You know
What
what I
do
mean?
you
Like
do?
on? Wait,
always.
you're doing it while she's in the house.
Pardon?
You're doing it while she's in the house.
Yeah, in my studio.
Oh, dang, so she's not even out.
No.
No.
You're
She's in
a
there.
wild boy. You're a wild boy. Dang, this is crazy.
Man, cause
Door closed?
yeah, of course. Yeah, cause
She comes in and she's like, I thought you were making beats.
I am. See?
Oh man, that's a good. Yeah, man, like so. Yeah. Just like, cause the thing is, women they're not as ready as men. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
take time. They need to be in the right mood and all yada yada. It's like, you know, once a week. Twice a week maximum, but me, I'm like every day. I need to.
Dang,
you
you
know,
gotta get rid of that demon.
Yeah, I gotta bust one out like every
Yeah,
day. You know,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
the sperm new. My kids comes out fucking strong. You know, Michael Jordan's and shit. You know, because I heard this right.
Yeah.
If you don't come, your sperm gets old. Your kids comes out to get mental
Dang,
issues
that's how it
and
happens.
shit.
So
yeah,
you gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah, you gotta keep it fresh. The
You gotta
brand
keep
new
the
line
tank
of
My
forces.
kid is going to be Albert Einstein.
And my kid is going to be your old housemate that you kicked out. Dang, so you're doing this. You've never been caught.
Nah, cause I'm very smart, man. So I have one hand on the tissue, getting ready. That hand holding the pants. You know what I mean? At the stage of just pulling down.
What hand's holding the penis?
And you're like, wait, I never kicked my roommate out.
Man, so got the left hand holding the tissue, pulling out the pants, right hand on the penis.
Okay, there we
firm
go.
grip, you know, I mean,
You're doing the firm grip. You
Yes.
gotta watch the firm grip. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
keep
gotta-
it a bit
Well, he's
loose.
married, dude. He's got to get.
Get the monster out. You know?
And yeah, man, like, if you know, what I mean, I can hear her step coming. Because man, like I told you, man, like, why they want to talk about when they want to talk about you some shit that don't even matter? It's the weirdest time. They just want to be around you like a cat. You know, they just sometimes they come around, just say some shit, then they left. But it's like you gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
So you're listening out for the steps.
Except,
Yeah.
except with a wife, you don't want to masturbate in the room with her. A cat, on the other hand.
That's all right. That's
Yeah,
all right.
well,
Yeah, that's something. It does. All right. To be fair to
I
our
didn't want
last
to do that,
episode,
but yeah, that was.
Krim got a trombone on our last episode, and he's kind of been bitter about it ever since. It's crazy.
I got
Passive-
something bitter you can be about right here, pal. Mate.
There we go. Now, what's
That
the
was
score?
good.
What's
that was
the
really
score?
good. It's 1-1.
I thought we were counting last episode as well.
No, I'm talking about your penis in its width and its length, 1 by 1 inch.
jokes.
Ooh. Okay. So this is crazy. So you're listening out for steps.
Yeah.
How loud is she stepping?
Oh, she had this. I mean,
You put like a bell on her or something like that. Like, no, it's a really cool necklace. It's just
yo, that.
Do you know what I used to do? Do you know the they used to have like the little motion sensor toys?
Yeah.
And it would like go off with something. I used to set them up around the house, like little motion sensor toys.
When you were jacking
so,
off.
so you'd hear like a beep or like a dur dur.
And you're like, damn, Big's wife is coming.
It's like Santa Claus. She just comes to busting on people busting.
Yeah, but you know what? What's the weird thing is, like, ever since I was a kid, I listened to a lot of footsteps in the house.
Oh yeah.
'Cause,
We're
yeah.
used to that. You're a man. You're listening
Yeah.
out for footsteps all the time.
I mean, like I grew up in a house of like 7 people. I lived with my grandparents. You know, what I mean, my cousin lived there, mom, dad, 2 maids, and the kid.
Oh, 2 maids.
yeah,
Okay, come on. Come on now.
Yeah, come on. What's
That was
up?
a little bit of
Yeah.
humble brag. That was cool.
I'm like a goddamn prince back home, man. In here, I might just be a normal guy back home, like a goddamn prince. I'm like Prince Ali or something. Simba, yeah. Yeah, man, like I
got a good thought we got to come back to. But go on.
wait,
go on.
no.
Yeah.
Here now.
All right, so think about back in the day when the king wouldn't have like a TV, so it's like he'd have the jester like put on a performance for me.
Yeah.
What about when he wanted to watch porn?
Oh, it
What
would
do you
have
want?
100% been just having a hot couple.
Have sex?
Yeah.
Go on, do it.
yeah.
Yeah, bro, I reckon
He's got
they
like
do.
he's got like 10 different scenes open. And none of them cure the fact that he's got ED.
There you
and he was actually gay. He's like,
And he's like,
Wait a minute.
actually, I want to open an incognito browser for this performance behind me. And they're like, you're already in incognito. And he's like, but your history really gets deleted, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Just a guy wearing a wig. I'm sure if you're a prince, you're going to be playing around with that.
yeah.
Dude, you can get whatever you want. Was it weird to be gay in those times? Was it weird?
Was it weird to be gay?
When you're
Big,
like a
was it
prince?
weird to be gay back then?
Yeah.
Nah.
When you had maids. Did you ever do the thing kind of like the maids walk in and you just kind of like expose yourself, that sort of stuff?
Nah, because all my mates were like old. You know
Still
what I
even
mean?
better. They don't know what's going on. Yeah, you don't know what's going on either.
Man, what are you? Kendrick Lamar, show me some stretch marks, some.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're listening out for fate. Did you ever get caught?
No, never did. Look, man. Like I was gonna say, like in my house, there's a lot of people in the house. So ever since I was a kid, because I guess the reason why I make beats because my ear is very sensitive. I can hear. I can pay attention to like a lot of sounds that's going on, like the footsteps, the bird chirping, like the leaf rustlings and stuff. Yeah, and I noticed everyone have a distinctive rhythm to the steps.
Dang.
Literally everyone will have a
Really?
distinctive rhythm. Like my dad have one, my mom have one. I know my grandfather have one, and my grandmother have one.
Different rhythms.
Yeah.
So you could hear them walking in, and you'd already know who it is.
Yeah, like in the morning, I just hear my dad comes up the stairs, and I exactly know it's him. So I'm just like, get proper, you know.
Because
Oh, dang.
you can hear a bat dragging behind him.
and the metal sound of a belt.
Yeah. Up every foot of the stair. Ting. Ting.
It's crazy, like, where's my boy?
Where's my boy?
Where's my little monkey man?
And a laptop with gay porn open.
So now you're
Ready to
watching.
say who is watching this.
Actually, I was born gay, but my dad teaches whoop my ass to being straight.
So you're watching porn in your studio, your J and O, and you've got one ear off. You're listening for those footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens when they come close to the door? You hear them coming.
That's why I was gonna explain this in the next part, which is the technique. So left hand holding the tissue and the pants. So when the footstep come, you gotta put the tissue in the pants and tuck your penis up, so it sit up like nothing, and then you put your shirt over it, boom, and then change to the next tab. Just watching like YouTube guy reviewing phones.
Wait. Okay. So
She's like, that's fine, Big, but why is there one YouTube tab and 15 porno?
No, I always have a different windows. It's only
the windows.
both of them are full screen. So just on Windows, you can just out tap it, boom, next tap, nobody know nothing. And because I'm hearing headphones, she can't hear it.
Dang. So you have one headphone listening to the Pinot going on.
Yeah.
You must have that pretty low.
Is there a normal kind of video you go to?
Nah, man. I mean, I watch pretty much. I like to try pretty much everything. You know, what I mean, amateurs, professionals.
No. I mean on YouTube. Like she walks in and she's like, Big, why are you always so angry at me and try and get me to leave the room whenever you're watching carpentry videos?
Yeah, for YouTube, it's always like latest tech tip video, something that's tech related, so it's far away from sex as possible. Every like nerd shit, you know what I mean? Like,
And she's like, he must really like that tech stuff because he has a full erection right now.
And tissues
Sorry,
in his
loading.
hand.
She just knows he's been jerking off to tech videos. She's like, yeah, I guess he's really passionate. So
He's covered in semen.
his face completely red. I can see your heart beating, literally.
and then they call me the Louis C.K. of Vietnam.
So have you ever been kind of like late or misjudged the steps and the doors opened? Have you quickly done the move?
At home, even when you were growing up.
What's the closest you've come to being caught, or have you been caught ever?
Not checking off, no.
No.
But the funny
Fingering
thing
my
is,
butt.
Fingering my butt.
What's the story?
the different thing is, right? When I was young, right, I didn't want to, bust it out in the socks because that's gross.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
So
I don't understand the sock thing.
Does anyone even do that?
Yeah, I don't know,
Can't
right?
understand it.
No, right?
How does it make sense? Why wouldn't you just use toilet paper?
It's gross.
If you can't find tissues and your house doesn't have toilet paper, go get a job. Don't be jacking off.
Yeah.
Go get a job and plan for a better life.
Why? Okay, this is even further. Why use tissues? Why don't you use toilet paper so you can flush it?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got tissues in my room.
That's
But
what I
tissues,
use.
you have to put them in the bin.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah,
I
and
just
it
put them
smells like-
behind. I just put them behind my
just
bedside table
I always use
until I
toilet
move out. My room slowly, more and more, smells like a public pool.
So yeah, I only use the toilet paper.
Good. You were smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, bam, get rid of the
Boom.
evidence.
Exactly.
It's gone.
Exactly.
Have gone. We have a whole bunch of fish children in
Exactly.
out there, but
You can
that's it.
flush facial tissues. You can flush them.
You cannot flush facial tissues.
Nah.
What happens?
It just gets blocked. It's really bad for the plumbing.
What happens? You begin watching gay porn. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's bad for the plumbing. It couldn't be. I don't believe
Oh, it's
it.
terrible for the plumbing.
I don't believe
this
it.
is just like not even like a questionable thing. It's just true. You cannot flush tissues down the toilet. You can only flush toilet paper.
Yeah.
You cannot do tissues.
All
And
right,
that's why I
all
don't
right.
understand why people do the tissues.
Well,
It's just like, and why
Is it-
put it in the bin?
Bro, bro.
It's
I don't even know
Yo.
why I'm making the argument. I don't flush them.
oh, yeah.
yeah.
I just lift up the packet of chips that's in the bin and then put them under there and then put the packet of chips back on top.
And what happens? Some woman sees the chip, she takes out the tissue and she puts it inside herself, and she says, "I was sexually assaulted." But okay, we'll test the DNA. That literally goes through my head.
Exactly.
Literally goes through my head.
Man, you can't be too safe, you know.
You can't be too safe.
You live in an apartment by yourself.
No, but you don't know where the rubbish goes.
Exactly.
Doesn't get burnt. Stay somewhere.
Gotta flush it down.
Yeah.
Gotta flush it down.
We might
What
have
if-
just
what-
found a
what if-
billion-dollar idea.
What if your cum tissue, right, landed on some cockroach and become like mutant, like teenage mutant cockroach?
I always thought that about the getting flushed because it would go into the water
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
There's like some fish that kind of
Just put it all in.
yeah,
Just go.
fish that have like really good hearing. And you just,
Oh, it's imagine those dolphins just go around people like see them come like, oh yeah, like that.
dolphins are creepy dudes.
Yeah.
Do they jo?
The
No.
dolphins, J.O.
But
Because I know they rape.
but they do orgies.
They do orgies. Yeah, they're some wild boys.
Yeah.
That's why women call me the dolphin.
There we go. I was really trying to get there and you did it.
Yo,
Sometimes the simpler the better.
where can I get another bottle?
Get another bottle for 'em.
From the fridge.
Yeah.
I'll get it though. I'll get it for you. I'll
get
get
it.
it for you.
Ah, thanks, bro.
Damn, what do we want to do here? I don't want this to stop.
I don't want this to
No,
stop
let's-
either.
let's
Well,
keep
me and the biggie boy will just get into this.
I know, but I want to be in
I know
here.
you wanna be-
You know what? You know what?
We
You
call
know what?
you.
I'm just answer some simple questions. And,
Yeah, we'll keep it nice and simple. What
Yeah.
the people want to know. They'll be like, yeah, what actually happened to the boy Big?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up, you know what I mean, with new plans now, going back to Vietnam, trying to start a record label, you know what I mean, trying to, yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm,
We need a little bit more than that. Sorry, people. Thank you. Give him a little bit more than that.
Thank you,
Starting
sir.
the record label, and it's not long either.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 1 month from now.
Dang.
4 more weeks.
4 more weeks. Are you gonna try to do some things to kind of really what is it? You have like a bucket list of things you want to get out of your
Yeah.
system for Sydney?
So, in Australia, just one, you know, the last month, I'm working day in, day out. I'm working, I'm working the weekends and the public holiday, the Queen's birthday, you know, trying to save up some
Oh
money.
yeah, you're trying to get some
'Cause
money up.
Right now, if I'm calculated right, by the time I get my tax returns, my pay for the next month, I probably have around $25,000 in savings.
That's a nice
Yeah.
amount. That's a nice
Which,
amount.
when I come back in Vietnam, is also quite a huge amount.
Yeah.
So I can use
Oh,
that
true.
to, you know, first of all, trying to invest in some music videos, you know, trying to get my names
Nice.
out there. And
Nice.
trying to find an opportunity to work with other artists as well. You know what I mean? Some B-lists, you know what I mean? Some C-lists, some A-lists even, if I can. I mean, and then I want to put down as a record label, you know, to open a business. So I can get my tax return on things. You know what I mean? I can buy things for tax purpose.
Thanks. You've really got this nice and thought out.
So I can get more artists, sign them, and I will put them in, you know, like because in Vietnam, right? There are a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Like hip hop rappers, every corner you can find one. But everybody is doing like a bit spontaneous.
Oh, they're all over the place, is it?
Yeah, they just drop out singles, have a music video, got sponsored. You know, it got sponsored even by brands. They paid for the videos. The video looks sick, but then nothing afterwards.
Right.
They don't know they don't have the blueprint. You know what I mean? Like professional artists is album, tour, album
Yeah,
tour,
of course.
right? So, but nowadays, you know, in order to have the album, you need to have a first few hits.
What about a record specifically for dyslexic artists? And you handle all the management, whatever, and they get their bill at the end of the month, and they're like,
Oh, that's
What
really
does this
good.
mean?
I think I've
really
made
nice.
$2 billion.
That's really nice, actually. That's really nice.
Yeah, and the more artists you have, the more like people in the background you need. So
Okay, who dropped a
Who dropped a poisonous fart? Big Vu?
poisonous? Who was this? It was
Did you
one
do
of
a
you
fart?
two.
no.
Okay, it was this guy. Yeah, we
I
caught
think
him
it might
out.
have been you, actually.
It wasn't me. 'Cause I
All right.
okay, that's a nasty one.
I was saying it the other day, actually, to Amy. We were driving, and there's something really about, it's like the smell of fart. You know, there's bad smells all the time. Like, you're walking down the street, it's just like, oh, what's that? It's like I don't know, like just a whatever. There's something about the smell of fart. It's not even the smell. It's knowing that it's a fart.
Yeah.
That makes me want to die.
It's offensive.
It makes me sick. It's the only thing in the world that makes me sick to my stomach.
Really?
Like roller coasters, drinking. I've got a very strong stomach.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, it's the only thing. Really. There's nothing else. Not even a shit. I can comprehend a shit just knowing a fart.
Really? This might be a personal thing.
It might be?
Yeah, I don't think normal people feel that way. Like,
No?
I have a pretty bad, weak stomach. I think a lot of things smell pretty bad to me.
What gets your stomach? What gets your stomach going?
What really gets my stomach going is, it's just vomit.
If someone else vomits?
Yeah, if I see someone vomiting, I'm going to vomit.
You're the kid, there'd be like something going on at school, like we're doing this silly thing, someone vomits, and then you're like, oh no.
And then that's literally me. I'm that dude.
What, is there anything that makes your stomach weak?
I mean, just, vomit, shit. It's like disgusting, smelly things.
Yeah, dang.
Or raw chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, this one time I bit on a bit of, raw chicken.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Like, I fried
I was trying
it.
to prove a point.
So I fried it, but I didn't fry it good enough. So the inside is still raw.
Oh.
It touched my throat. I just like immediately like vomit.
That's good.
That's
bro.
good. That's literally good because it could have, it's your body reacting, being we have to get rid of this.
I had food poisoning for like 3 days. I came out of my room on the third day. First day I ate it for lunch. By that night,
You ate it, what you tripped over. First day I ate it and just like clips you like, whoa!
I had a Chico's burger, which is a fried
That's disgusting.
schnitzel chicken.
Chico roll in a burger.
No, not a Chico roll.
Oh, not a
no.
Chico roll.
It's a shop in Wollongong.
Oh, okay.
And I ate this chicken burger. Went into my room, and that night I was just throwing up, shitting. I didn't stop all night, and then I was laying in bed for like the next 12 hours. Besides when I had to throw up, and I was so dehydrated that I was hallucinating, and I was hearing unreleased Earl Sweatshirt songs.
Oh, really? Specifically?
And I was just like, but you couldn't get away from it.
Really?
That's
that bad?
That's the only time I've had food poisoning, and it's fucking crazy.
I think I've had food poisoning more times than I can count.
Really?
I get sick all the time.
For days?
Yeah. I think too many times I've had bad food poisoning. Like, I also will go to some questionable places to eat.
Yeah, you're a connoisseur.
I'm a connoisseur. And I don't shy away from real hole in the wall places. Real hole in the wall places. So I get food poisoning a lot.
This place is literally called You Will Get Food Poisoning.
You'll get food poisoning here. Go to
We'll see about that.
I don't.
So would you say you're a picky eater?
I wouldn't say. I'm close to being a picky eater.
I'm definitely a picky eater.
You're a picky eater.
I've gotten a lot better with it, and I'm always trying shit. Like,
I notice you're not really a foodie. That's always the thing that Jackson's not really a foodie.
Do you think?
no, but I'm down for whatever. I'll
down
try
for
some
whatever.
shit for sure.
Because you're a foodie, though, baby boy. Yeah, you're a foodie.
I'm not a picky eater at all. Like I eat everything. I eat dogs.
Have you eaten dog?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. When I was a kid, they want to try it. My dad's like, just try it. Just give it a taste. You know what I mean? And I ate it. Fucking good. I was like, I keep eating it. I keep eating it. You know what I mean?
You like dog?
Yeah.
And then I couldn't stop.
I couldn't stop.
Next thing I know, I'm eating a man's penis.
But the thing is like, man, but you think about it.
I think I quickly drops that in.
It just tastes like every other shit. You know, it tastes like a bit like beef, a bit like chicken. Yeah, it doesn't taste like like dogs. It doesn't have like a unique taste or anything.
Yeah.
It's the same as everything else. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? As soon as you can get to your head, dogs are like everybody else. I mean now.
Should we eat dogs? Some dogs I'd be happy to eat. Some dogs just kind of are annoying looking.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's the truth.
But I don't see a cow and be like, you're annoying looking. I want to eat
They
you.
look kind of annoying.
Yeah.
do that.
I think it's all on the scale of being annoying looking. Do you know those fluffy white dogs that you can't really see their eyes? I could eat that thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat a golden retriever.
Right.
It's like a person. If it's coming up to me, it's
Yeah.
like, and it's like really calm and kind of like very stoic, like a person. I couldn't eat you. I'd feel
Yeah.
pretty dog for eating.
If golden retrievers were a race, what would they be?
What would they be? There would be.
No, I don't even like that. You're bringing out demons in me, boy. You're bringing out real demons in me.
Would you eat a golden retriever? How about this is a new segment called "What Would You Eat?" Dun, dun, dun. What would you eat?
Dun, dun,
dun.
What would you eat?
Dun, dun.
What would you eat? Dun, dun.
What would you eat?
Okay, here we go.
Ass.
No, let's. Oh, hey, yeah.
I ate ass too.
You do?
Yeah.
You get down and dirty?
Yes.
You go down that brown tunnel?
Yes. Because the thing is, I first received it, and then I had to give
Wait
it.
a second. You received it.
Yes. So my ex in high school, right? She was a freaky. You know what I mean? That was the first time I ate ass.
Are you talking about ass in Annabelle?
So when she was licking my balls, she went down the bed. I was like, "Ooh, hello."
Oh, hello. I haven't been here before. What's going
you
on
know,
here?
Oof, brother, it is crazy.
Good feeling.
Yes.
What does
So-
it feel like? Does it feel kind of like, what is it, like drowning or something like that in a weird way? Or like, it feels kind of wrong?
Bro, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me spit out some facts.
Okay, let's get some facts.
You know which spot in your body have the most nerve system?
Where?
My nipples.
Your asshole. Because they say there's a lot of like tiny little hands on your anus that it can distinguish between a shit and a fart. So it can let go.
Oh, true.
It does a lot, but you don't even know it.
Right.
Yeah.
And could it differentiate between a trans woman's penis and a man's penis?
So when you eat ass,
Oh, so it feels different.
it feels different.
Does it
Different
feel
on
like-
the tongue.
Does it feel like you need to make a doo-doo? Does it ever feel like you... Does it kind of feel like you need to make a doo-doo?
Need to make a doo-doo?
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't feel like that.
Because you know, if I knew before, you know, because before, you know, with me and actually all of my ex, we like to clean ourselves, you know, go shower before we go do it.
Oh,
So we
no
clean
way.
ourselves,
You're
yeah.
like a Patrick Bateman kind of
Yeah,
American
yeah,
Psycho.
yeah.
sort of stuff.
Exactly.
Is it
So
like
you make him take a
Yeah.
bath.
Is it like
Okay.
how it actually feels or the knowledge?
Nice.
Is it how it
better.
feels or the knowledge that it's kind of dirty? Do you know what I mean? Like there's a very subtle difference between the two. It's like part of getting your dick sucked. I don't think it actually feels as good as
The idea.
a pussy.
Yeah. Of course.
Idea.
But it
So you really
but
doing
just
this
the
right
idea of it is like there's something
crazy.
to it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? There's something more than just the physical feeling.
now? It's the psychology of like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're my cousin. That's what Karim thinks anyway.
No. That's what Jackson thinks.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think if it's a feeling or a mental thing?
Man, it is a feeling just like, you know, getting your dick sucked. It feels good. It feels a bit what do you call it? What do you call it when you touch someone? You like
Ticklish.
Ticklish. Yeah,
I thought it would
feels
feel ticklish. I had a feeling that would be the case.
Yes, this is good.
Would
Is
you
this
laugh
is
at all?
Was
when
it a
was-
regular thing as well?
Yeah. Well, she first tried it, and then
Yeah.
she see that I liked it. She kept on doing it, so I had to keep on giving it.
Okay, here we go. Numbers wise, how many times do you think it occurred?
Couldn't count.
You couldn't count,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a feat that not many people achieve.
Not many men.
Yeah.
Especially.
Even women.
Hey man, like, look.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Usually it's like a once off.
Honestly.
Like it's honestly.
No. Fully. Yeah.
Should have been me.
And this is all comes from you being able to actually express what you like, especially in high school.
Yeah.
Dang, so you're a young boy getting this done.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I
Were you worried she'd like call you names?
Like doo-doo, like doo-doo.
You worried she'd call you like, hey, butt licker boy.
Let's go.
You want to get your butt licked?
Yo, this fingers in the booty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility, but all my exes, they love me because I take my times with the woman. You know what I mean? For me, having sex was like an art to master. You know, I learned. I used back in high school. You know, I used to watch a lot of porn video, but like on how to make a woman come. You know, how to get woman orgasm, where's the G spot, how to manipulate the G spot. I learned all that shit, and I like to practice. I try it out. You know what I mean?
You're a master.
I like everything. I like to do well at everything that I like. I like sex a lot, so I like to be well at it.
Are you still good at it? Like, I guess your wife now, would she basically consider you, oh yeah, he's just great. It's just a skill that he has.
Yeah, if your wife was to give you a number out of 10, what would she give you?
Probably 9.5.
9.5.
That's-
Same
that's-
the amount of inches.
Yeah, there's room for improvement, but I will try my best. I will come through, take my time with it. You know what I mean?
Gosh.
Give a little bit of rub, shoulder rub.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Get to the mood. Put on some nice music on.
You get that good music on.
Got the long kisses.
It's the opposite of jacking off.
Exactly.
The tissue is still in the case. Your pants are off. You're not ready to get out of there. Let's just say you've got both headphones on for sex.
Let's just say Jackson is with his cousin and he's waiting for footsteps.
No one wants to. It's not a hot story. That's a weird joke.
It's a weird joke, and it's true. That's why it's so weird. But dang, okay.
I do recommend eating ass and try getting your ass in
Getting
at least
it eaten.
once in your life.
You got to. You really have to.
It is.
Freaks me out, though.
It's crazy.
That seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
Do you have a hairy booty hole?
I try to shave it. I mean,
shave?
Oh, you shave it.
I mean, back in high school, I didn't have no hair.
Hair?
have any
Hair on the booty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's disgusting. Like, I never... That's
Yeah.
why it's so kind of...
I have-
a strange idea for me.
I have the razor, like the manscape.
Oh, you use
shit,
the
yeah.
Manscaped, which this episode's also brought to you by Manscaped. use the discount code sausage.
Like I
So
like
you're
my
using
clean.
Manscaped?
Yeah.
on your
I like-
on your doo doo hole.
Yeah. I like my whole area clean. You know what I mean?
Do you
no
leave
hairs at all.
Leave a little bit of hair, or you're smooth?
Nah,
You're a
smooth.
smooth operator like
Yeah,
Sade.
I like smooth. I like feeling smooth. I like feeling my dick on my hands being smooth. You know what I mean? It feels better in your hand as well. I'm holding dick. It's like, oof, this is good. You know what I mean? That's something I can get into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest of the body shaved.
I don't have much hair on my body. Just a bit on my stomach, but that's it. No hair on my chest. No,
You shaving stomach hair?
Nah, just leave it there.
Oh, you leave. That's the only area that's got
Yeah.
hair.
What is the transition look? Is it like a gradient or it's like two different pictures?
So
next
it's
to
just
each
like
other?
a line on my stomach,
Ah, and then smooth.
and then nothing.
They're the smooth operator. Even on the. I don't understand kind of shaving the booty hole. That seems to be a real trick.
The thing is, like, once you shave your booty holes, your booty hole. I mean, like,
Yeah.
once you shave it, you cannot unshave it. Like, no. I mean, like, once you shave it, it will grow out. But then it gets to the length when it's just itchy. Then you have to shave it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't stop. Once
Can't
you
stop.
Yeah, once you go for it, you just gotta go all the way through.
It's like Jackson with his cousin. There we go.
Back at it again.
That was a really good
I'll let you have
reversal.
that. I
did
know you got
once.
trombone
I
in the
know.
last episode. I'll let you have that one.
But dang, okay. So you're eating booty.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what else you can possibly eat. You into feet?
Nah.
I'm not a feet guy.
Not a feet guy. Feet are, there's nothing sexy about feet. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, I can't really see it. I feel like maybe it's something you get into when you get older. I don't know.
Trying to tie this in with hearing people's footsteps.
Ah,
I got
no, it's good. It's good.
I
We'll
got
find
nothing.
out.
I got nothing.
Oh, wow. Is this the first time it was a self kind of pressed horn?
There might be. I'm just trying to.
It maybe is the
might
first
be.
time. But dang, okay, yeah, so back
feet
onto what
thing.
would you eat? Would you eat a person?
Nah.
Like human flesh?
I have to pass, hey.
You would pass on human.
What if there was someone that were willing, they were going to grill it up, it was going to be like a delicious little flake.
Yeah.
A little flake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
What if it was a...
Like a steak size? Probably not.
Oh, you wouldn't eat a steak
Yeah.
size of a person.
No, I think that's the line I draw. Humans and everything else.
Humans and everything else.
Because like you know how vegan only have like the like they're saying like where do you draw the line? You know, I mean, when, like
Yes.
dogs and cats are domestic and then horse and everything is like food. I draw the line between human and everything else. I mean, that's
humans, your line.
Yeah, because human is my kind. You know what I mean? Like you ask a lion, right? Like, does he care about the cow? Like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Like, he would like, I don't know. I don't care, bro.
But yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what animals are cannibals?
No, lions,
Dogs.
dogs, cats.
Oh, wait, cannibals.
Yeah, what do I?
Yeah, cats
Cats
are
eat each
cannibals.
other.
Oh,
Really?
I know that lions eat the youngs.
Dang.
A lot of mammals do that, actually.
Yeah.
Infanticide. And a lot of the
Yeah.
time it's to start the
The
gestation period. I hope I'm getting that right. Like that,
Right.
they can get pregnant again. So if there is like a chimp and it gives birth,
Yeah.
the male chimps will try and murder the young so that the woman will go back into heat.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a wild world.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
wild world out there, folks.
Yeah, bro, imagine.
watch out.
You marry a woman, she has a kid. You're like, I gotta fucking kill this one, man. I mean, y'all didn't tell me you have a kid.
I wonder if that happens.
It's either I kill this kid or I close the door in my studio.
Oh man, because I think even like killing the kid, I can imagine something happening with that whole Kanye West Pete Davidson scenario. I think I saw a photo. I think I saw a photo today. Like
Pete's
Pete's holding
Yeah.
hands.
Saint
with-
West.
Yeah, holding hands with Saint.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Taking her to like the fair or something.
Yes, I literally saw that before I came over
Come
here.
on, man.
Because now
Bro.
Biggie's back. We're back into that popular culture stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really get into pop culture or hip hop stuff usually.
Actually, I did have a point that I wrote down.
Yeah.
Actually, me and Jackson was talking about Pete and Kim K on the
Right.
car.
Oh yeah. What about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were saying like, man, Pete did kind of dirty, and the Kim and the whole family as well, especially Kim. Like he did my boy, yeah, he dirty.
It is pretty dirty. Would you have another man hold your son's hand?
Yeah.
I guess I'd kind of be okay with it.
Yeah, 100%. If
Yeah.
you were doing your own thing, it'd be like, oh.
And it's like he's stepped in. Like he's now in a relationship with your ex-wife.
I guess it depends, man. Like if we're still married, man, that's gonna be a problem.
Dang, how would you go? How would you go if having a child and then having a divorce?
Yeah, I would just kill the child.
You
Nah, if you'd have to be fine with it. The holding hands, the physical aspect.
there's something about it that seems a
There's
bit
something
off.
about the physical aspect.
And taking her to the fair.
Yeah,
Just
the
do like
fair.
you know what I mean, like to ride the roller coasters, shoot some bears.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
Bro,
out.
like seeing a man take your kids to the fair is just some sad shit.
Giving your child a good time.
Oh,
It would
That's
probably
there's something
yeah,
not nice about that.
bro.
About
It would
man
never-
giving your child a good time.
it would kill a man. It would
if,
kill a
if you
man.
saw your child, they had a smile on their face, your ex-wife was happy and everything.
Oh, he's like, hey, can I call you dad? Of course.
It would- it would be-
What about the guy that overhears that exact moment?
Yeah, imagine
Of course
just-
you can, little boy.
Imagine staying there, and the kid's like, "Can I call you dad?" And then the guy just started crying, and you're just staying there like, "Bro, imagine that."
That's when you'd probably kill yourself. I literally thought, like, I can imagine Kanye West killing himself.
No.
Like,
No.
just you probably would. A man giving a child a good day out. You think, what's even going on here? Especially like
And Pete Davidson's kind of like Kanye West. After he kills himself, he's like Kanye West, Mac Miller. I like to think he's just kind of got a bingo card he's trying to fill
people
up.
he's killed by like association or ruining their life.
Yeah, well, I don't know. my dad kind of died in 9/11.
I'm trying to get payback.
Yeah.
Dang, it is an interesting one because I remember seeing the photo when it looked really odd. I was like, oh, I didn't even know who it was at first. I was like, oh, who's this kind of like white trash kind of crackhead looking guy with this black child?
Yeah, that's definitely
That's the first thing that I saw, and I was like, oh, this is a weird scene because I was just scrolling Instagram. I come across that video. I'm like, oh, what's this? That's a weird couple because he looks so white with the blonde hair, and then you see Saint, and it's just kind of like, oh, this. Why is this guy with a child? It looked odd.
Yeah,
and then seeing what it is.
What I wanted to bring up though was
Your penis.
but unfortunately I can't.
Bad,
because
okay.
I have ED. Morbius, the movie
Oh my gosh,
Morbius.
coming back. Jared Leto was so recognizing doing the post.
So they brought out this movie Morbius, right?
Yes.
And it fucking sucked. Like 2,000 people saw it.
They hated the idea of it as well. People really hated the idea of it, I think.
Well,
Did you watch it?
Yeah, no, I love Marvel. I love comic book movies. And this shit was whack.
You watched it?
In the jar. No. I was like, I can't go see this. The trailer's terrible.
Really?
So they bring out this movie. No one sees it.
Yeah.
And then it starts trending because of all these memes
How
making
bad it
fun
is.
of it.
Yeah.
And then Sony goes, oh, wow, people are talking about this again. We got to re-release it.
No. It became a meme the other way, though. People called it the greatest movie of all time. And then people were going to see it ironically, literally seeing it ironically. And people were talking about it ironically and how it's so good.
Yes.
And like all those memes like, darling, let's get out the fine china. And then they bring out the Morbius popcorn and drink. And then it's like, what would you rather live without? It's like shelter, food, water
on
Morbius.
Morbius.
It's that sort of, all those sorts of memes, and they just get funnier and funnier and funnier.
And then Sony sees this.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, wow, people really want to see this movie.
Yeah, because it's
We gotta
trending
bring
every
it
single
back.
day. Every single day on social media, Morbius and they're calling each other Morb heads, and it's like,
It's Morbin time.
yes, it's Morbin time.
They bring out the
Yeah.
movie again.
Yeah,
It's
it's been
back in
re-released.
cinemas, and no one goes to see it.
No, I honestly think people are going to go see it ironically.
Actually,
I
What it
don't
is,
even-
I was even thinking about like if we were funny, we'd have like it's Morbin time t-shirts made, and we'd go to like Hoyts and be like, "We're here, 3 tickets to see Morbius, please."
yeah, I watched it the other day though.
You did.
Not in the cinema though.
How did you? Oh, you watched it illegally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty low.
Yeah, 'cause
How was it? Was it good?
It's alright. I mean,
That's what I think. I don't think it's a bad movie.
yeah,
It's just like being.
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
like terrible.
This seems like
Yeah.
a bad idea. I haven't even watched the trailer.
My wife liked it.
Oh, really?
She said it was pretty good.
Later that night, you just have 2 headphones on. You're like, I don't even care if it finds me today. I don't even care. Dang,
She walks in on you and she's like, Big, what are you doing? And you're like, Morbin.
It's morbid time.
Dang, so you actually watched it and your wife thought it was good.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't watch most of it. She's like on the phone, but she's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good."
Right.
Are you sure she wasn't snickering the whole time and she was like on Reddit?
I don't think it's a bad movie.
Yeah, it's
Like,
alright.
It's not a bad movie. It's just a funny meme is what
Yeah.
it is.
We got to do a watch along with more.
We literally might do a Morbius watch along.
Boy, is it me or every like superhero that Jared Leto trying to be is just get laughed at? Like
it
the
does.
Joker, Morbius.
He's a good actor, and I don't understand why people...
People just doesn't
Do they
like
hate
it.
him? Do they hate him?
I've got such a weird relationship with Jared Leto, and
What
I
is
feel
it?
like that's what most people have.
I think you represent so many people. I don't have any problem with Jared Leto at all.
You only like him.
I only like him. In Dallas Buyers Club, I just thought he was great, and I thought he was just like a really
that's
great
fine,
actor.
but yeah,
He's
that's
like,
fine.
there's something about him that's kind of try hard, or maybe
Because he's a good actor. He's almost like he's a method actor.
he is. And his music,
Yeah.
he plays in a band.
Yeah.
30 Seconds
to Mars.
Yeah, and
great
they
band.
they were big when we
Yeah.
were all in high school.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, there's something about this guy, it's kind of like, I don't buy it.
He can do too much. Is he good? Like, he's talented. People seem to hate him. And he's really good looking.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
old. And he's probably like better looking than... He's aged more gracefully than like Pharrell in a weird way.
I feel like he would be the biggest thing in the world if he was born now. He would be Timothy Chalamet. Right now, he would be in that space. There would be like kind of like... But maybe he came to before. I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
He didn't get that because he was in what? He was in American Psycho, and he was the guy that Christian Bale wanted to be. That's the crazy thing.
Right.
Yeah.
He was so good looking when he was young. Like, he's just been around, and he probably hasn't got his flowers in the right way.
He was in that movie where it was like it went down a timeline where he had 3 different lives. It's like a butterfly effect kind of movie.
Oh,
And
really?
it shows him like marry 3 different women and kind of how everything plays out if he was to do one thing differently.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
He says everything. Yeah, gosh.
But why does he suck?
I don't...
No, I think
Yeah.
only in superheroes movies. He isn't made for superhero movie. I think that's what it
Maybe,
is.
yeah, the Joker. Well, who's he playing was the Joker,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
the
Yeah.
Joker was the I
worst
think-
Joker.
Yeah, the worst
Oh,
Joker of all
was
time.
it?
But
Yeah.
it was also a terrible movie.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a terrible... I hadn't even watched it, but I thought he looked pretty good in it.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't watch it.
I'm not even joking. I was like, oh, it's a cool take.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a... What's the opposite of being a hater?
Get out.
Yeah. I'm a Jared Leto fan. I don't
Wow.
see anything bad about him. That being said, I haven't watched Morbius. I haven't watched The Joker. All I hear is like people's reactions, and I'm like, oh, I loved it in Dallas Buyers Club. So,
I mean, yeah, in other movies he's alright. You know what I mean?
But it's
When
just
he's
a
playing like
superhero.
normal people.
Yeah.
But as soon as he goes to like superhero mode, he just sucks.
he's not.
I think with the Joker, right? I think he's trying to go for a bit of a teenage kid, like this
Yeah.
SoundCloud rapper stuff, and people doesn't really buying that.
Right.
You know what I mean, when you literally just have who's the other guy? Heath Ledger,
Heath
right?
Ledger who murdered it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good.
Yeah.
and to
Yeah,
top
the
that,
second-
Yeah, he's sandwiched in between Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Joaquin
Phoenix
Phoenix
was so
murdered
good
it.
as
He
well.
was so good. He was almost better than Ledger
Yeah.
in a way. And
Oh.
that's hard. That's really hard.
Yeah, I think because the Joker, right? He is a very deep character. If you read the comics, right? He has like a hard life, fucking sucks, poor and broke, and then which makes him turning into this character that just hate the society and hate the rich, especially Batman. You know what I mean? Like, and it makes sense. But with Jared Leto, it just feels like just crazy psycho. He just focused too much on like this psycho dude. He does everything once, get the grills, get the tattoos in his face.
Too fancy, too
Yeah.
kind of pop culture.
He doesn't have background stories behind it. Just feels like it's just this.
Oh, it's just cheap.
I was going to say the Suicide Squad movie, the whole thing was fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, really?
But
The second time,
despite it being trashed, everyone was Harley Quinn for
Yeah.
Halloween that year.
she was
That's
it was her
true.
biggest.
And it was
thing.
the
That's
terrible
very true.
movie.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
The second
I
time
didn't
though.
even-
The
Oh, there
second
was
time
a
with-
Two Suicide Squad
Yeah.
too, was there?
The second time with Idris Elba was alright.
Oh, that was all right, really.
Well, that was pretty good. I think, in my opinion, I like Idris Elba in it.
Yeah.
And John Cena.
Was John Cena in it?
Yeah.
Dang.
The second one. The main.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They had the shark. You know what I mean? Nom.
Yeah, it was a weird... I don't know.
What about a Joker movie, but it's like a South American guy? And like, there's the trailer you're in, like,
Hey, ¿qué pasa,
and it's literally
Holmes?
like, it's this whole build up. They're kind of like these gangsters, and there's like, yo, Joker, come out here, fool. And then he just comes out. And then it's just like some kind of essay dude,
Hey, ¿qué
hands rolled
pasa,
up, and he's just
Holmes?
like kind of got a big smile. And he's like,
I know.
They call
and
me
then
the
the movie
Joker.
ends. It's like Joker 2024. That would be so cool. Like a completely different flip. And he's just like this ruthless sort of gang member.
And you get Martino Lopez to play that.
Wait, who's Martina Lopez?
I don't know.
Or not Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
Oh, Mario Lopez. Who's Mario Lopez? I know the name. I don't know many of myself.
He's like an old.
an old dude. Oh, that would be good. It's like, yo, Joker, come out here, fool.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
like
you just...
he's like kind of like this young, handsome.
Oh, the gay guy.
Yeah. The gay guy.
Mario Lopez is a...
I didn't know he was gay.
He's pretty
he
gay. Yeah.
No, he's married to.
Yeah, he's
Woman.
He's very closeted. Mario
So are you.
Lopez. Yeah. That doesn't stop anything. But yeah, that's going to be our pitch for the new Joker movie, like a whole South American thing.
I really... Because we were such a pop culture pod before.
We were
I really
such a
want
pop
to
culture pod.
touch on some pop culture things. Definitely before we get out of here, we have to do this.
Yes.
All right.
It just comes naturally as well.
I know.
It's so weird. Suddenly we're just talking about pop culture again.
I know. Hey,
Which
let's
is-
get a speed run, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Some big things that are going on in the world. What are some...
big things with Big.
Yeah.
There we go. Big things with Big.
Big things with big.
All right, so-
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw out a name. Tell me what you think, all right?
Yeah.
Jack Harlow.
Amazing.
New album?
Amazing.
You like the new album?
Yeah, new album is great. Jack Harlow is great. Such a great dude, great character, great work ethics.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Nice dude, chill, make good music, got bars.
Nice.
Nothing else to say. He's just amazing, man. He's gonna go far.
Dang, you based. I agree. Because
Damn,
the
yeah.
thing is, pop culture has trashed and tried to chew him up and eat him lately.
I'm a
Jack
hater.
Harlow.
I'm a Jack Harlow.
You're a
No,
hater.
wait, I love Jack Harlow. What am I talking about? But the new album, I don't,
You don't
like.
like the new album. And the people are trying to kind of use that new album to delegitimize him as a person.
Who?
In a way.
Who is trying to do that?
think Twitter,
I feel
social
like
media.
the world loves
Oh,
him.
yeah.
They don't. They
Hey.
are not after the album. It doesn't take much to have that decline.
I think Peta was saying about his new music video when he shot at the Derby races, with the horses and stuff.
Yes.
With who?
Oh, Peter. Peter, the
Peter.
animal activist group.
Oh, Peter. Oh, yeah. Oh, they were trying to get at Jack Harlow.
They've got Drake and Jack Harlow, and people are like, hey, this is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you do saying like the horses got beaten in the face, something.
Oh, in that music video.
Yeah, I mean like yeah, okay, but like he's just a rapper, man.
Dang. See, they're trying to get anything.
Yeah,
If I had to be negative about Jack Harlow, he's very great. He says a lot of empty things. And it's a trend in people that are successful in the music industry. It's just
like
like
what? Like what?
Like if they brought up the animal thing, you'd be like, yeah, well, I got a lot of love for animals, and that was never my intention.
Yeah. That's him. That's him kind
That
of
was
in a
never my
nutshell.
intention.
He's very empty, and I kind of like him for it. Because usually cool people are empty.
I
There's not
don't
much
think
substance
you
to
like
them.
him for being empty.
I don't.
Because me, even, I love the guy. He says something like that, or I see like something to the effect of that, and it's just like, this guy's so charming, I just forget about the rest.
Right.
And that's what's
right.
beautiful about entertainers.
Are charming people empty?
yeah,
I
kind
think
of.
there's like an emptiness to being charming.
Empty people that are successful are charming.
Mm.
I don't think the average empty person is necessarily
It's
charming.
Yeah.
They are charming and smart people, and very deep people,
Yes.
Yes.
Deep. There's a big
like
usually,
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp seemed pretty deep.
Which brings us to the next one.
Oh,
Johnny
here we go.
Depp. Tell
Huge
us
one
about
then.
Johnny
Yeah,
Depp.
what's the take?
Nice guy. Love him in Pirates of the Caribbean. Love him in a few other movies.
Nice.
It's alright. You know what I mean? Perfume's alright. Dior's
You
not.
don't like the Sauvage.
Yeah, the Sauvage. I have the
You used to
Sauvage.
wear it. You used to wear it all the time.
I still
you
wear
got
it.
compliments
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, and then but it smelled like all the boys from the area. You know what I mean? Like the boys from like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it became way too popular.
I like to
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
about all the boys in the area. They see the Johnny Depp trial and they're like, I'm wearing my Sauvage today.
Hood gonna love it.
We're going to get extra Sauvaged up today.
Yeah, if you don't know the areas like the areas with like a lot of gangs going on, you know what I mean, a lot of bad shit going down.
But they still managed to put on their Sauvage before
Yeah.
leaving the house.
They fucking love Sauvage Dior for some reason.
Sauvage, dang.
You walk up to one of the boys from the area and it's like, is that Sauvage? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, oh, I love Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, sick. And he's like,
Like, who's
yeah.
that?
No, he's like, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, sick. Are you familiar with his musical work? He's really getting into it. He jams all the time. He actually plays guitar really well. And they like get up a video and they're like showing Johnny Depp, and you're like, well, as long as I'm not getting stabbed. And they're like, they're getting stabbed. You're getting stabbed afterwards. I just really want to.
Hey, but look, it's really
I just want to show people the height of existence before I take.
Okay. So you like Johnny Depp. What do you think of the trial? I personally think it's crazy how much media attention it got. I cannot understand how people are talking about it so much.
I
It's really blown my
understand.
mind.
Yeah, I can.
It's like I haven't really heard about Johnny Depp in many years.
It's like a shit show. to be
So
honest.
Johnny Depp, who even is Amber Heard?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
If we're talking about the GOATs, he's right there. He is Kendrick Cole, Drake. You've
Yeah.
got Pusha T.
He's a bit,
He's the Pusha T
he's
of
a
acting.
bit old. I don't know if he's definitely A-list, but to get the amount of attention he got,
He's A list, bro.
yeah, he's pretty A-list, isn't
yeah.
he?
Pirates of Caribbean was one of the biggest movies ever.
Leonardo. Johnny Depp,
Leonardo.
and then you got
Wait.
Jared Leto
Yeah.
down here.
Jared Leto A-list? I think he could be A-list. Maybe he's
No.
bottom of the A-list.
Bottom of the A
Yeah,
list. I
bottom
think
of
that's
the
fair.
A-list. That's
You-
crazy.
You got,
It's
you
funny
got Leo, Johnny, Jared Leto, and then over on this balcony here.
It's me
Ah,
and
there
my
we
wife.
go. That was actually very funny. I was kidding. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Like, it's so funny how those lists are kind of made, where it's like, oh yeah, you're an A-list if you kind of do. Basically, if you're a successful actor.
Yeah.
And then B kind of goes into musicians. C
It's like-
goes into like
so,
entertainers.
I think
Yeah, true.
alias is when you critically acclaimed, right?
Yeah.
Critics love you.
Yeah,
The Academy loves you, right? Then you are A-list.
And you're a personality as well. I don't think you could be autistic and be
Yeah.
an A-list.
So B-list is when you are popular. You know what I mean? You get booked for a lot of movies. A lot
Like
of
Nick
people know
Cage.
you.
Nick
yeah.
Cage is like a classic B-lister.
But you're not really critically acclaimed. The Academy doesn't love you that much.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, you know what I mean? You're not doing anything special. And C-list is just, well, they are, you know, at the bottom. They are the up and coming dogs. You know what I mean? The underdogs, the up and coming.
I guess you have to have a pretty public relationship as well. Like, would the Kardashians be deemed A-list celebrities? I'm assuming yes. By like modern
not on
standards
God tier.
of-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not on God tier, but I feel
People would not look at them the way that they look at Beyonce, for example. Right?
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, or
Nicole
or
Kidman's
Nicole
like a
Kidman.
classic A-lister.
Yeah.
If you saw Kim Kardashian
Or Celine
versus-
Dion.
Yeah. It's very interesting, just kind of breaking apart. I feel it's slowly changing though. Like, actors are kind of getting less and less important. And because everyone's basically a celebrity now, it doesn't make... People don't really look at Angelina Jolie as something.
But it's still an art. And it's a difficult art.
Yes.
A lot of people can act. Very few are amazing like that.
That's true. That's true. And it is an art that people really respect as well, acting. It'd be crazy if just one of us ended up being like an A-list celebrity. It'd be a pretty funny bit.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty funny bit. But then
no.
I guess you can't really get there unless you act. Or like you're a legendary musician. Or is Jay-Z? Jay-Z's an A-list celebrity.
Yeah, he's A-list in hip hop and rap music.
Yeah, in just general.
But if you're talking about like A-list in general, like Kid Laroi would be like upcoming to the A-list now.
Upcoming to the
He's
Put
like
it-
hanging out with Justin Bieber and stuff.
That's another one. Another topic is Kid Laroi. He's coming back to... He's here and he's missed some shows. Talking about pop culture. He was started trying to trash him for it.
What, he had the Happy Meal as well?
Yeah, the Happy Meal.
Or the Kid Laroi meal? What's your view on the Kid Laroi?
Yeah, what's your take on the Leroy boy?
Oh, well, let's hear about the humble beginnings of the Kid Laroi and Bigg's relationship.
Yes, of course, your boy, actually.
so.
Your boys.
If y'all, if you know, what I mean, like back in a few years ago.
Was that 18? 2018?
Ooh, yeah.
16, 17?
Yeah, I think 17.
Yeah,
around
17,
there.
18.
Man, when Kid Laroi was popping in Sydney, but not like that much.
Yeah.
We went to They show,
yes.
like a
Yeah.
They concert, right? And Kid Laroi was a supporting act. Nobody turned up for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one
Everybody
was
was
turning up.
quiet. The crowd was quiet.
I was staring at him.
yeah.
Staring.
Yeah, but I was losing. Like I found the kid was very, very good. I was turned up to it. So he put me on stage, you know what I mean, introduced me to the crowd. We get turned up for a bit. After that, I just see him growing up
And then
up
he
up.
also took you backstage and showed you his penis. So this is kind of what we do want to get out there. The Kid Laroi is...
Yeah,
He's a rapist.
yeah, he's a reverse pedophile.
What would happen if, like, he was... When we saw him, he was, like, probably 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
And what would you do if he took you back and, like, showed you his penis?
Oh man, I would punch
Like a
him.
13-year-old kid did that.
Yeah, I would punch him.
Imagine being kind of like a sex offender, being so young. It'd be kind of funny. But you're a 13-year-old sex offender. Like Justin Bieber was just being wild back in the day. like to of age women. Like an 18-year-old's kind of obsessed with this like 13-year-old Justin Bieber. He like comes out in a bathrobe, completely nude. It's like, oh, what? I want to give you a massage.
Is Bieber A-list?
Oh,
Yes.
Holy shit. All right, going back. So on a previous episode, Karim and I were having the debate about being attractive as a... Where does that... When it comes to sexual assault, things like this, where does being attractive play a role? Okay?
Yes.
And Karim said Brad Pitt couldn't really...
Ever rape a woman.
Because he was so attractive.
Yeah.
And I there's this Netflix show I've been watching. I think it's called like 100 People or 100 Humans, something like this.
It was named after the amount of men Jackson had sex with for the weekend.
So it was like it's a show where they get 100 people. They conduct experiments. They got
Can one man from St. Peter's have sex with?
all right.
They got it. Funny. I'm gonna give myself. Anyway,
They got a room full of they got a room full of 50 people and set them up in front of a projector and showed them a bunch of unattractive people and was like, all right, this first person. They had a meth lab in their basement. They had firearms. They had like $50,000 of unmarked notes. And they showed them an unattractive person. And the average result of how many years they should have in prison was like 15. And then they do the same thing, give them exactly the same rap, but an attractive person. And they're like, how long should this person have in prison?
yes.
And the sentence was radically decreased because they were attractive.
They probably also, like, you see that an attractive person, you know they're not going to hold up well in prison. The average person is thinking this guy is going to get taken advantage of. The tough guy's like, oh, yeah, he deserves prison. He should be there already. Can we take him?
I think it actually, in the reverse, attractive guy doesn't need to rape. This girl's be giving it to him.
Yeah, you're like...
In prison.
Well, no, I do agree with that. Like, if you're to see an attractive person, and kind of like the show that I'm saying, you see that, and you look at this attractive person, you're kind of like, they've been given wrong advice or something like that. You see an unattractive person, and you're like, that's a bad person.
Yeah, that's a
and
bad.
They're gonna
that's
do
a
bad
dude.
things.
Yeah. Let's watch that dude right there.
Yeah, which is a hectic truth about our society.
Yeah, exactly.
Attractiveness is so important.
Yeah.
Like, and just how people look. You get kind of judged on that so much. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I mean, that's a reality. It's a weird reality.
Yeah.
Because I know even what is it, the men's beauty market is kind of like one of the fastest rising things in the world.
And you know what? Like, I find out, because like I was watching like a TED talk or something.
Yeah.
They said attractive people tend to have more opportunities. You know, they tend to be forgiven more, and they do bad things. You know what I mean? Like people tend to forgive them more.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just human like to look at beautiful things.
Yeah, of
and
course.
they want to appreciate it. Like you look at the flowers. Flowers might not mean shit, but you're like, it's so pretty. I want to put it in my house. Yeah, people just human. We just appreciate beautiful things.
Do you know what it is? Seeing a really attractive girl, it makes your day.
Yeah,
Makes your
exactly.
day.
Yeah,
It
You're
literally
like,
makes your day.
Yeah, you're like,
let's say we're about to go out for dinner for
Look
like
at the
right
Buddha.
now. If we get like when we're ordering, there's an attractive cashier. Our day's kind of been
Yeah,
made.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like she's 20% responsible for having like how my day's going to be going.
Exactly.
20% positive
Right.
just from having this interaction. Especially if she's an attractive girl and she's kind of smiling and really like not even flirty, just happy.
Yeah, exactly.
If we see a really
smile.
unattractive
Yeah.
woman, it's kind of like it has ruined a little bit.
Yeah, if
You
someone
start
like
thinking
Even if they were the
grumpy-
nicest person in
Even
the
if
world.
they were the nice, it kind of makes it worse if they're
Yeah.
really nice.
Even if they complimented you, that
Even if
wouldn't
they
be as
said,
good.
"Yeah, I really like your jacket, Fred Perry. That's really good." Kind of like a Youth Rebellion. I like it.
Yeah.
It would still ruin my day. I'd be kind of like, you start to question the food as well. You do start to question the food. Is the food going to be a bit dirty?
You're like, why did they hire you?
Yeah. If you see an attractive girl, it doesn't matter what you're served. You're probably going to enjoy it more. I think the psychology of that is on very, very disturbing levels.
Damn, and that's some stuff we're gonna have to get into on the next time.
I know.
Yeah.
On the next time, we do have one more before you leave, and before you head off
Yeah.
back to Vietnam.
Exactly.
But what else is?
I want to miss your boys.
I'm gonna miss. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's good.
We'll
I'm
have a
happy
real
for you.
tearjerker.
We'll have a real tearjerker, and
Yeah.
also a semen jerker. Next episode. There we go.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bigg Vu.
But anything else you want to, just for, as of now, you want to leave anyone with? Is there anything you need to get off your chest?
Yeah, man. I mean, get your ass in at least once in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't miss out on that.
That's good.
Such a
That's
good
really
experience. I mean, we're all gonna die. Nothing matters. You know, you're not gonna go to heaven. You're not gonna go to hell because you eat ass. Just fucking do it, man. Try it. At least try it. Get your ass in.
Imagine that's the one thing that makes you go to hell.
Like, we listened to that podcast.
Imagine if I die and go to hell and I see all these people, they're like, hey, you sound familiar.
You're just in line going to hell and you're like, why are you here? You're like, I listened to the end of, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I'm here.
What if, like,
Nah,
heaven
they
and hell's, like, really awkward? Like, you're literally going to heaven and you're like, are you kidding me? You see who's there? And just, like, you're like, oh, what happened to, I don't even know, we're trying to think of someone, like Bigg's wife or something like that. She's like, no, she went to hell. Like, what? Why? Bigg's just, like, chilling in the corner. Like, where's your wife? He's like, oh, yeah, she went to hell, man. Yeah. I'm like, what?
You're at the gates of heaven and you're like, I got here. And they're like, yeah, it's actually really easy. The only thing you need to not do is eat Bigg's ass. And I'm up there like, well, where's Corinne? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.